Today I'm going to show you how to complete the entire Haunted Mansion Halloween quest in Bloxburg. The very first thing we need to do is head over to Plenty of Pumpkins and Orchard. We can do that by simply pressing this icon on the right side of the screen that says Event, and when you press that, this will pop up. Go ahead and just press Go to Event Plot, and then as soon as the loading screen is finished, we'll be teleported into this parking lot here, and we just want to go through this entrance towards this ticket cannon in the middle here, and then we want to head left over to this area with like a circle and some arches. So go ahead and just walk that direction, and then there will be a fork in the road, and we want to take a left over to this purple tent. And once you're here, you can go ahead and just press on Sabrina and then press talk, and then there'll be some dialogue. You can read through it if you want, or you can just skip it. I'm going to show you what you need to do so that you don't need to read it. So if I just skip all of that, the first thing we need to do is head over to the barn, and we're actually going to go over to this green tree right here, and we're going to jump on top of it. Then we're going to walk onto the roof, and then we're going to walk over onto the door. It may take a couple tries, and then once you're on this door, we need to jump inside to this loft here. And so if this door is closed, you want to go ahead and open it, so that makes it easier. And then we're just going to jump over just like that. And then as you can see on these hay bales here, there's a book. We just want to go and press take, and now we're going to go and run back to Sabrina. Also want to mention that you may have a problem when you go to talk to Sabrina for the first time, where she just asks like, what do you want to buy? I had that problem on my main account, which is why I'm actually doing this on an alt account, and I'm actually recording this for the second time because I had some issues the first time. But I'm not sure if it's because I already did it on my main account last year, which is why I can't do it again this year. Kind of a bummer if that is the case, but just wanted to let you know there is that issue, and I'm not really sure how to fix it or if there even is a way to fix it. But anyways, go ahead and press on Sabrina and press talk again, and there'll be some dialogue. You need to skip through that, and then we want to do the same thing. Press her and then press talk. There'll be some new dialogue. We can just skip through that. And then now what we want to do is we want to walk over to the right, over to these balloons, and we want to go ahead and click it and press use. And then we're going to take this balloon over behind the purple tent over to this cauldron over here, and we're going to press use. That'll give us this potion here. We want to go ahead and run back to Sabrina. Press E, press talk, skip through the dialogue, press E, press talk once again. And then now we want to go into our backpacks. We can do that by pressing this little person here, then pressing the backpack, and we want to grab the baby rattle. And then once again, go behind the purple tent over to this cauldron over here, press use, and then run this potion back over to Sabrina. Press E, press talk, skip through the dialogue, press E, press talk. And then once again, you can read through it or just skip through the dialogue. And we can go ahead and close the backpack. And for the next part, we need to go to City Hall. And so if you have a car, I would recommend going to your house and getting a car. But in case you don't have a car, I'm going to show you how to do this quest all without a vehicle. So what we want to do is we want to press this person here, and then we want to press work. And then we want to scroll down to find delivery person, which mine is kind of cut off here, which is kind of annoying, but it should say deliver at Pizza Planet. And then you want to press the blue briefcase button, and that will go ahead and teleport you to Pizza Planet. And then as soon as the loading screen is done, you'll be teleported into this room. And you just want to go ahead and walk outside over to this moped and press E to use. And then now we're going to drive over to this intersection here, and we're going to take a right and then straight down this road over to City Hall. And then once at City Hall, we're just going to go ahead and enter through the main doors. And then we are going to take a left over to this library room over here. And then there's these kind of like coves with bookshelves, and we want to go to the fifth one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this one right here. And then if we walk inside, as you can see, there's a glowing book. We want to go ahead and press E to take. And now we need to go back to Plenty of Pumpkin and Orchard. So I'm going to go ahead and run back over to Pizza Planet and grab a moped again. Obviously, if you have a vehicle, that would be best. That way you can just drive back and forth, because we will have to do some more driving for the quest. But just in case you don't have a vehicle, I want to show you how you can complete it with the Pizza Planet moped. So then once again, back over at Pizza Planet, just enter it here, and then go over to the moped and press E to use. And then what we're going to do is we're going to head down this road over to this bridge, and we're just going to follow this road all the way down. And then when we get to the end of the road here, we want to take a right, and we just want to go all the way down until the road curves here, and then we're actually going to go off-roading up this hill. And then at the top of the hill, there's this road. Just cross that over to this dirt path, and then when you get to the fork in the dirt path, you want to take a right, and we're just going to follow this path all the way to the end, and we will be at Plenty of Pumpkins and Orchard. So then we'll just make our way back over to Sabrina, and we'll go ahead and press E and then press talk. And then when you're done with the dialogue, go ahead and once again press E and then talk. And then now we will need to open our backpack once again, and we're going to have to grab a light source. So for example, you can use the camping lantern, oil lantern, I think maybe even the candle. So we'll just take this camping lantern, and I'm once again going to go around the tent over to the cauldron, and then take this potion back to Sabrina. Press E, press talk, go through the dialogue, and then once again press E, press talk, go through the dialogue. And then for this next part, we're once again want to go to the work section, and this time we're going to want to teleport to the fisherman job. And then when the loading screen is done, we'll be teleported here. Just exit this room, and then we can go ahead and exit out of the job by pressing the X on the fishing rod. And then if your moods are low like mine are, this is actually a great spot to boost them. There's a shower over here that you can use to boost your hygiene, and then you can go ahead and sit at one of the benches on the pier for some energy. And then once you've boosted your energy and hygiene, since those are the only moods that really matter, then we're going to head over to Alan the Fisherman over here. As you can see, there's this glowing paper. We want to go ahead and and click that and press take. And then now we've got to head back to Plenty of Pumpkins and Orchard. Oh, wait a second, actually, I'm so sorry. You can just press go to event plot, just like we did in the beginning. Just press the event icon on the right side of your screen, and then just press go to event plot. And then we'll just head back over to Sabrina, and we'll press E and then talk. Once again, skip to the dialogue, press E and talk again. And then now what we want to do is once again go back to our backpack, and we want to search up glasses. And if you don't have it unlocked, you will have to buy a pair of glasses. I'm not sure if the other glasses work, so I would just recommend getting the reading glasses because I know that does for sure work. And then we're going to want to head back around the purple tent and over to the cauldron. Press E to use, and then once again bring this potion back to Sabrina. Press E, press talk, skip through the dialogue, press E, press talk again, skip through the dialogue, and then she'll give us this potion here. Go ahead and click that and press take, and then you're going to want to go ahead and drink that potion. And that has allowed us to see ghosts. So now if we head back over to the cauldron and then take a left, we can see Helen the ghost over here. We want to walk up to her and press E to talk, and then again you can just kind of skip through the dialogue. Then once again what we'll want to do is go to the work section, find delivery person at Pizza Planet and teleport, and then we'll once again grab a moped. And this time we're going to go over to the graveyard, which you can kind of see over here behind this little stand. You can see like the dead trees. Here is the graveyard, and then we want to go over to the gravestone that has a little witch hat on it, and we want to press E to dig, and then we get this prompt, equip a shovel to be able to dig the grave. So you're going to once again go into your backpack, search up shovel, and then go ahead and equip that, and then press E to dig. And then there'll be this like little skeleton animation, and then there's Helen the ghost, and then she will give us this key. We want to go ahead and just press take, and then go ahead and press the event, and then press go to event plot. And then we'll want to head back to Helen. We can do that by just going over to the haunted mansion, going through these gates, taking a right, and we can see her over here. We will want to press E to talk, and then there'll be some dialogue. You can read it or skip through that. And then now we'll be able to use this key to open the doors to the haunted mansion. So there they go, now they're open. And then in this first room, you want to take a right, go ahead and open this door, and you're going to want to walk into this room, and we're going to fall into a maze. If you walk right here, see the door opens, and now we're in a maze. And there's actually a trick to beating this maze. If you go ahead and just look for the light, as I can see there's a light on a wall here, and follow that light, you'll be able to follow this on your own very easily actually, and very quickly. So I'll show you an example. There's a light on a wall, so I'm just walking through, and then here is a checkpoint. I believe there are 2 checkpoints. This is the first checkpoint. It shows you that you're going in the right direction. And then here's what I mean about the light. If I look down this hallway, I don't see any light. If I look down this hallway, I don't see any light. This hallway, there's no light. But if I look over here, there's a light on the wall, so I want to go this way. And then when you come to something like this, where there's a light on this wall, you just kind of have to peek around. Oop, that's a dead end. So now I want to go this way. So you just want to keep following those lights. But then like here, there's 2 ways to go. So this way, I'm not seeing any light, but wait, over here, there's a light on the wall. So just follow all of the lights on the wall. Again, here, no light, but there is a light here, so I'm gonna go this way. And then just keep following that. There's no light coming from there, so it can't be that way. Oh, over here, there's a light, so I'm gonna go this way. And then same thing, no light that way, no light that way, but there's a light over here, so I gotta go this way. So if you just follow that trick, you'll actually be able to complete this really fast. I was actually able to do this in under a minute last year. So you just gotta follow the lights and then kind of peek around. There's no light coming from this way. There's no light coming from this way. So let's try this way. Here's another checkpoint. This is like a laundry area. And then once again, here's a light on the wall, so I'm gonna go this way. There's another light, so I'm gonna go this way. And then once again, we have 2 ways to go. No light that way, but there's a light on this wall, so I'm gonna go this way. So if you just follow that little trick by following the lights on the wall, you should be able to complete this pretty easily. And then yep, here are the stairs, so now I'm gonna go up the stairs, and then open this door, enter into this room, and then we're gonna take a left over into the bedroom, and then over on this picture frame, there is a little locket that we can press E to take, so go ahead and take that. And just in case following the light was a little tricky, because you can get lost sometimes, I'll go ahead and include a full walkthrough really quickly. Okay, so whether you follow the walkthrough or you follow the light trick, once you've gotten the locket, we want to go over to the door here that has this balcony, and then we just want to jump off the balcony. It doesn't really matter how you exit, but basically we just want to make our way back over to Helen. And we'll go ahead and press E to talk, then just do the little dialogue. And then now what we want to do is we want to walk back over to where we jumped off the balcony. And over here we'll see this ring of like mushrooms. If you just walk up into the middle, you'll see the locket floating and it's glowing. Go ahead and just press E to use. And then Helen and Victor will show up. There'll be some dialogue, you can read it, skip through it if you want, but then you will be given the Halloween Hunting Quest Trophy. And then in build mode, if you go into your inventory, you will now have the Halloween Hunting Quest Trophy. And yeah, that was the entire Halloween quest. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below in the comments and I'll be sure to answer them. And as always, if you enjoyed, thumbs up the video, consider subscribing, and have a wonderful spooky season.